how decluttering can help us examine our relationship with stuff.
With material possessions.
Right, like why are we holding on to things we never use?
Yeah.
What are we afraid of? Spring even quotes this really thought-provoking saying. She says, the things you own end up owning you.
Whoa.
Right. It's a powerful reminder that our possessions can have a hold on us.
It can, yeah.
And decluttering can be a way to break free from that.
To regain control.
Yeah. Ever get that kind of like uneasy feeling when you're in a messy room?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Today, we're going deep on decluttering, but not just like tidying up.
Right.
We're looking at an article by Violet Spring. She's a holistic life coach.
Okay.
And she says decluttering can actually help you think more clearly and like live a more harmonious life. Pretty interesting, huh?
Yeah. I like how she connects our physical space to our mental well-being, you know?
Yeah.
She basically argues that clutter kind of bombards our brains with too much stuff. And that leads to more stress hormones, trouble focusing, even problems sleeping.
It's like too much input, right?
Exactly.
She makes this really cool analogy. Like imagine trying to talk in a super crowded, noisy room.
Oh, yeah.
You could barely hear yourself think, right?
Totally.
That's what she says clutter does to our minds, like mental noise.
Makes sense.
Makes it hard to relax and focus.
And then she compares that to how it feels when you walk into a clean, organized space.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that feeling of calm.
Uh-huh.
It's not just a feeling. Studies actually show that a clutter-free environment can lower your cortisol levels.
Oh, wow.
You know, cortisol's that stress hormone.
Yeah, yeah.
And it can reduce mental fatigue and help you concentrate better.
So basically, clearing the clutter clears your mind.
Pretty much, yeah.
Spring also points out that clutter can symbolize unfinished tasks or even emotional baggage,
Interesting.
like things we're holding on to.
So decluttering becomes kind of like a way of letting go, physically and emotionally.
Makes sense.
You make space in your physical world. You might find you create space in your mental and emotional world too.
I like that. That's powerful.
Yeah.
And then she goes even deeper into how decluttering can boost specific brain functions.
Okay.
For example, she says a tidy space can actually boost your creativity.
Really?
Yeah, because it minimizes distractions and frees up that mental space for new ideas.
Makes sense.
She even talks about how some artists actually find inspiration in these like minimalist studios
Oh, interesting.
where there's just less visual noise, you know.
So they can focus on their art.
Right,
I
exactly.
can see that.
And get this, decluttering can actually make you feel happier too.
Is that right?
It's not just like a hunch. Spring explains that when you declutter, it triggers the release of dopamine,
Oh, wow.
which is that feel-good hormone.
Yeah, yeah.
It's linked to reward and motivation.
So it's like a positive feedback loop.
Right.
You declutter, you feel good, which makes you want to declutter more.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a virtuous cycle.
It is.
Now, I thought this part was super interesting. She talks about the spiritual benefits of decluttering too. She connects it to things like Zen Buddhism
Okay.
and even that minimalist movement in Scandinavian cultures.
Interesting.
She explains that these philosophies see simplicity as a path to inner peace,
I can see that.
and they emphasize how decluttering can help us examine our relationship with stuff.
With material possessions.
Right, like why are we holding on to things we never use?
Yeah.
What are we afraid of? Spring even quotes this really thought-provoking saying. She says, the things you own end up owning you.
Whoa.
Right. It's a powerful reminder that our possessions can have a hold on us.
It can, yeah.
And decluttering can be a way to break free from that.
To regain control.
Yeah, and then she brings in the idea of mindfulness
Okay.
as a key part of decluttering.
I like that.
She points to Marie Kondo's Spark Joy method
Oh, yeah.
as a way to become more self-aware
Right.
and make conscious choices about what truly serves us.
So it's about surrounding yourself with things that you actually love,
Right, things that uplift you.
that make you happy.
Exactly.
I like that.
So Kondo's approach encourages you to ask, does this item bring me joy?
If it doesn't,
Then it's time to let it go.
makes sense.
Yeah.
So we've covered a lot of ground here, from the mental and emotional benefits of decluttering to the spiritual side of things.
Yeah, it's been really insightful.
It has.
Now, for those of you who are like, okay, I'm ready to start decluttering, Spring actually provides a step-by-step guide in her article.
Hey everyone! Before we dive deeper into today's topic, I want to take a quick moment to tell you about my book, The Essential Guide to Supplements. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by the world of vitamins, minerals, amino acids, and more, this book is here to help. It's packed with easy-to-understand information to help you make informed decisions about supplements for your health needs. Whether you're looking to boost your energy, support your immune system, or just feel your best, this guide breaks it all down in a way that's practical and actionable. You'll learn what each supplement does, how to take it, and even how to combine supplements for the best results. Plus, it covers important safety tips, like potential side effects and interactions, so you can feel confident about what you're putting into your body. If you're ready to take control of your health and make smarter choices about supplements, The Essential Guide to Supplements is available now on Amazon. I've included the link in the description below. Check it out and start your journey to better health today.
And she starts by emphasizing the importance of setting clear intentions.
Okay.
Before you even touch your stuff, take some time to think about why you want to declutter.
Your motivation.
Exactly. What are you hoping to achieve? What kind of space do you want to create?
That's a good point.
Having that clear why will help you stay motivated throughout the whole process.
Definitely.
It'll guide your decisions about what to keep and what to let go of.
Yeah, that makes sense.
She also suggests starting small.
Okay.
Don't try to do your whole house at once.
Overwhelming.
Right. Start with a drawer, a shelf, or even like a small corner of a room.
I like that.
It's about building momentum.
Yeah.
Those small wins will make you feel good and keep you going.
Definitely.
Once you've picked your spot, she says, sort everything into 3 categories. Keep, donate or sell, and discard.
Classic.
This is where honesty comes in.
True.
Be real with yourself about what you actually use.
Yeah.
If something's been collecting dust for years, you can probably let it go.
It's probably time.
Yeah, and she get that. Letting go can be hard, especially for sentimental items.
Oh, yeah.
But she reminds us that memories aren't tied to things.
Right.
You can still cherish the memory without holding on to the physical object.
That's a good point.
For the things you decide to keep, she recommends creating a system of organization.
Okay.
So everything has its place.
Like putting things in bins or labeling them.
Yeah, whatever works for you.
Right.
The key is to make it easy to find what you need and put things back where they belong.
So you don't recreate the clutter.
Exactly. It's about creating that sense of order.
I like that.
And then her final tip for this part is to let go of guilt.
Okay.
It's okay to get rid of things, even gifts or things with sentimental value.
Yeah.
You know, holding on to something out of obligation doesn't help anyone.
Very true.
And you can always take a picture of it before you donate it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
If you want to preserve the memory.
Yeah, like a digital memory box.
Exactly.
I like that.
So we've covered the initial steps of decluttering.
Right.
But how do we keep the clutter from creeping back in?
That's the question.
That's what we'll dive into next.
Sounds good.
Spring gives some great tips for maintaining a clutter-free lifestyle long-term.
Okay.
So it's not just a one-time thing.
Right.
It becomes a sustainable practice.
It's like a habit.
Yeah.
Cool.
So stay tuned as we explore those strategies and learn how to make decluttering part of our everyday lives
I'm ready.
to create a more peaceful and harmonious environment.
Sounds good to me. Okay, so one of her more practical tips is what she calls the 20-20 rule.
2020 rule, right? What's that?
She says, like, if you can replace something for under $20
Okay.
in under 20 minutes,
Okay.
it's probably not worth keeping around.
Oh, I see, yeah.
So those kind of like just-in-case items we all tend to hoard.
Yeah.
It makes you really think about how much something's actually worth.
Right.
And let go of that fear of, oh, what if I need it?
Well, what if I need it someday?
Exactly.
That's good. It's a good rule. What else does she say?
She also talks about having like clutter zones.
Clutter zones.
Yeah, specific areas where you can corral those random things that don't really have a home.
Oh, okay.
So they're not just taking over your whole space.
So it's like organized chaos in a way.
Yeah, it's about finding a balance.
Right.
You don't have to be perfect, you know.
Yeah, because that's overwhelming.
Totally.
I think that's important, so it's got to be sustainable.
Absolutely. It's got to work for your life.
Yeah.
Another strategy she suggests is habit stacking.
Habit stacking? What's that?
Like connecting decluttering to your existing routines.
Okay.
So maybe you spend 5 minutes tidying up after breakfast.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Or before bed.
Yeah.
It becomes just part of what you do, like brushing your teeth.
Makes it less of a chore.
Exactly.
I like that.
She even mentions using apps to make it fun.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there are some that turn chores into a game. Like Toady, for example.
Okay.
Makes a to-do list and gives you rewards for checking things off.
Oh, that's cool. That's kind of fun.
Yeah, a little competition can be motivating.
It can be, for sure. So beyond just the practical stuff, she also talks about changing your mindset around buying things.
Oh, right, yeah.
She suggests something called the one in, one out rule.
One in, one out? Okay, what's that?
So for every new thing you bring home, you got to get rid of something old.
Oh, I see. To keep things balanced.
Exactly. Prevents clutter from building up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it makes you more mindful about what you're actually bringing in.
Yeah, you really got to ask yourself, do I need this?
Do I really need this? Yeah.
Not just filling a void with more stuff.
Right, exactly.
And then she leads into this idea of quality over quantity.
Okay, yeah, I've heard of that.
Instead of buying a bunch of cheap stuff, invest in a few really nice things.
Things that'll last.
Exactly, things you'll actually enjoy.
It's like curating your belongings.
It is. It's about having things that reflect your values.
I like that.
And then her last piece of advice is about gratitude.
Gratitude, okay.
Taking time each day to appreciate what you already have. The people in your life, the experiences you've had.
That's nice.
It shifts you focus away from always wanting more.
Right, because you realize you already have so much.
Exactly.
So, as we're wrapping up this deep dive into Violet Spring's approach, it's clear that she sees decluttering as way more than just tidying up.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's about your whole well-being, like physically, mentally, even spiritually.
Absolutely.
And it can help you learn a lot about yourself, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Like what you truly value.
What's important to you.
Yeah.
And what brings you joy.
Exactly. So, as we close out this exploration, think about one small area you could declutter this week to experience these benefits firsthand.
Maybe it's that junk drawer, everyone's got one.
Or that closet full of clothes you never wear.
Or even something less tangible, like clearing out your inbox.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Unsubscribing from emails you don't need.
Yeah, just small steps, right?
Exactly. Progress over perfection.
Every little bit helps.
Absolutely. Be patient with yourself, celebrate your wins, and enjoy the process of creating a space that reflects the best version of you.
That's great advice. And on that note, we encourage you to embrace the power of decluttering and create a life that sparks joy and meaning. Yeah, it's like decluttering can be more than just a physical thing, right?
Totally. It's like inviting calm and intention into your life.
I like that. And her insights have definitely given me a lot to think about.
Yeah, me too.
So as we ramp up our deep dive into Violet Spring's approach to decluttering, I'm curious, what's one small area you're going to tackle this week?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Just something small to start with.
Yeah, even a few minutes clearing off a shelf or something.
Exactly. Could be anything.
It's like a ripple effect.
Yeah, you start small, then you feel good and you want to do more.
Totally.
And remember, it's not about being perfect.
No, not at all.
It's about making progress.
It's step at a time.
Each step, whether it's physical or mental, gets you closer to a life that feels more like you.
More authentic.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about, right?
Letting go of what's not serving you.
And embracing that freedom.
Simplicity, intentionality.
So we encourage you to embrace the power of decluttering. Start small, be patient, and enjoy the journey.
Create a space that reflects the best version of you.
Absolutely, both inside and out. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a like, leave a comment below, and be sure to subscribe and help us build this awesome holistic heroes tribe. And while you're waiting for new episodes, check out my other videos from these playlists.